Hi everyone, it's Winona the left-handed beater, and today I want to do something. When I got Didi's, from Didi's Beads, when I bought her surprise bags, I got some beads with, and I kind of had a few colorways picked out to do a few necklaces, and then I did that craft show, and then Kath sent me stuff and I added to it, and then I pulled stuff from other places, so I have no idea now where everything's from. I know these were from Kath, and I know this was from Emma. This was from a bargain bead box. These are Potomac, but I have no idea. I'm wondering if these are Swarovskis that I pulled, but I don't know for sure. But anyway, I've laid out. Oh, by the way, welcome. Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're new, welcome. I kind of just dove right in there. If you hear noise in the background, it's my husband pushing snow. We've had more snow here, and so he's out pushing it. So I've kind of laid a nice delicate 3-strand necklace, and my idea is to bring them all through this bead. And then I've got this beautiful chain. I'm assuming it was from AliExpress, and we'll bring it back with the chain. And these are things that I had out. This must have just fallen in, and I thought I might use, but I haven't used. These two here, I thought I would make some necklaces with. I don't know if I can do a bracelet, because I don't think I have enough beads unless I go in my stash and I find more to go with it. But anyway, enough chatting. Let's get on with this. So I'm using Beadalon 19 strand. I don't normally cut my wire before I get started. I usually just start at one end and cut as I go. But this was the end of the wire. So this is the 19 strand 0.18 inch diameter, I believe it is, and it's silver color. So I must have bought this at Michael's because it's 15 feet. I try not to buy under 30 feet because 15 feet really goes fast. So anyway, I'm just going to start stringing here. I've kind of laid out a plan, and hopefully it's in the same order that it was when I laid it out. So we'll just string. I kind of want to get, I don't feel stressed out, but things are collecting on my desk, and I'd like to get them done. I have another tray out here from Didi's. Oh, see, this one's messed. What is it? Dark, light, dark. Can you even see what I'm doing? That I'd like to do too, so that may be the next video, or who knows what it might be. I might grab another bead box and tackle it. But I definitely want to get making stuff. These Potomac bicones are really nice. They are, what did I do with the package? They're green opal, 4 millimeters. These came with one of their bead boxes. Oh, and I'm also organizing my beads. I'm forever organizing, though. That's the story of my life. So this is much easier than trying to pick these little guys up. Oops. And I don't know if I need to add beads or not. We'll see at the end. But this is just such a fresh, spring-looking necklace. And I love the Celtic pendant there. And it's just simple. There's not a whole lot of different elements to it. My fingers get tired of stringing this along. So my granddaughter's coming today. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I wasn't sure if, and I'm still not sure. It depends if that we still get more snow or not. But We were going to get together last weekend, and it was terrible out there. The roads were really bad. Haven't spent a weekend with her since November. So we both are really need this time together. Yeah, I don't know what else is coming to mind. See, I'll do that for so long, and then I pick up the beads. I don't know which is faster. Depends on how my fingers are looking, or working, I should say. My fingernails are in bad shape. That's what happens in this when it gets so cold and dry in the winter. Even my throat is raw. And yesterday, oh my goodness, I had such a headache. I haven't had one like that in years. Like a migraine where you actually throw up. I was just, oh, terrible. Okay, I want to check this jump ring out to make sure it's closed really well. No, it can be closed a bit more because it's just the wire that's going to be holding it on. So you don't want any kind of gap there, and there's just a tiniest little gap. So I'm just going to wiggle it back and forth and push. Oops. Yeah, I think I got that. Okay, so I'm going to string this right on here. And then we'll do the other side. This is where I mess up all the time because my beads get messed up on my board. So it's dark, light, dark, light. So anyway, I hope everybody's fine. I'll be glad when we're done with COVID. And actually winter too. I'm not a big fan of winter. Don't really go out much, so what difference does it make? But still. Where did that one go? I don't know. I must have been on... Oh, there it is. I heard it hit something, so I'm thinking it must be on my table. I had an order from Didi to come in. Every time I go to that site, I just get overwhelmed. I don't know what to order. Well, that's how I often talk about canceling my beadbox subscriptions, and then I could buy whatever beads I want. But the problem is when I go on to buy, I get overwhelmed and I end up not buying anything. So I've been working on these Christmas projects. I had one more to do, and I needed some blue or purple beads for it, seed beads. So I went on, and that's all I ordered was blue and purple. I spent, I think it was $120. Well, it's $23.95. I think it was shipping to Canada, which is quite a bit. But I have an Etsy store, and I know what it costs to ship. It's outrageous what shipping costs are. But anyway, it's still cheaper that way. So I spent about $120 and got a whole slew of beads. Oops, that one hit the floor. I'll have to pick it up after. I may do an unboxing video, but not till after I'm done this piece I'm working on. And I had the colors I wanted. And then that'll be the last one I have to do for people, for the gifts. So I've already given one away. Oops. So I will show them in the video as well. I really like them. And I enjoy doing them. I know the pattern pretty much off by heart now. So I really enjoy making them. But it takes, if I was to sit and bead all day, it takes about a day to bead them. At least the rate I go. Okay, so this here is going to be that part. Why is it shorter on one side than the other? Oh, because I did a whole another set. I I don't think I have any more of those. Well, we'll have to leave this as it is. I'm going to put a bead stopper here through both of them, and we'll cut that. And then we'll string the next one. We're going to have to do something, some trouble solving. So this one I've kind of messed up. So this one I have silver. I think I got these from Kath, or maybe they were in my Didi stuff. I can't remember. I know these were from Didi's. I know that. I've got a few others that I want to show you, but I had to reorder some beads because I ran out of beads. I think it's actually one of my favorite necklaces. So this one's easy. It's just 2 inside. This will be a nice light necklace. Won't weigh that. Won't be too heavy on your neck. I have to send my pension forms in today so I can retire April 1st. I've officially let my work know that I am retiring. I have been on sick leave since the fall of 2017. So it'll be good to give them an answer, because I do feel guilty not being there, but I can't be there. I did 2 videos for my other channel yesterday, and I was so exhausted. So I'm thinking 2 videos is about all I can do a day. Oops. These ones are hard to get oh, there we go. The wire through. What I have been doing is, I went to Beadle on the website. I don't have a lot of money. I'm on a disability, and I don't have much money coming in, so I have to really choose wisely where I spend my money. So what I did is I went to Beadle and I bought small quantities of 19 strand wire in each color. So I had a variety, or each of the colors that I wanted. So I had a variety of those colors. Then, when I start to run out of one color, I order a bigger amount of that color. And that way there, I can slowly build up the stash. I haven't been able to afford like 100, is it feet or yards? Where does it say feet? But I find 30 feet isn't too bad. And sometimes I'll buy 2 or 3 of them if they're on sale. And I did find, I was looking for gold, and they didn't have it. It was out of stock for the longest time. So I did a search, and I bought it for like $10 at Amazon.com. I live in Canada, so my Amazon is Amazon.ca. So it had to come from the States. I had to pay a bit of shipping, but still it was cheap. So I don't know if I bought 2, I think. I think I bought 2 of them. Same thing, 1 month Fireline. I ordered a whole bunch of wire for wire wrapping and that from Fireline in different, like I ordered like 22 gauge in the different colors. I think that time I ordered 22 and 24 gauge. And then maybe sometime I'll go and I'll order 18. Oops, dropped it. Oh, there is another one of those beads there. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so then that's this one. And then this. I don't know if I have any stories to tell you today. Oopsie. Any of the funny stories. I worked in school for a long time in the schools, and there's lots of cute stories about that the kids tell you, or that they do. But the only one I can think of is this one boy who spent a lot of time in the office with me, and he was the cutest kid. And he had the best comebacks. I think he was in grade 2 at the time. Okay, so I need to put dark light. Anyway, he's sitting in my office and waiting for the principal to come. And of course I can't be nice. Like, I can't be kind. I can be kind. I shouldn't say that. I can be kind, but I can't laugh at his jokes or, you know, kind of acknowledge. I have to be a little bit stern with him. So then he says to me, "Do you even like kids?" He says, "I don't know why you work here. I don't even think you like kids." And it was so hard not to laugh, you know, but because that's exactly what he wanted me to do, because he was quite the jokester. But do you even like kids? Yeah, I do. So, okay, that's quite a bit less. I don't know if that's going to be long enough. I think I'll save this for a bracelet. And then I've got this here. So this is how I usually do my necklaces. I just leave it on here. And then I just go, what's this here? And then after this is done, I think I'll put this away, the extra beads away, and then that's one more thing off my desk. I have to put the nice sparkly stuff away before Nova gets here, because then she wants it all. I don't know what we're going to do today. I set up a corner up here for her to work at, have her own little desk, and some activity books and markers and crayons and pencil crayons and a pen that has all different color inks and a little notebook. She's only 4, but I gave her one of those pens and a notebook at Christmas, and she just loved it. She has her own little book that she can write in. Oh, and I got her a sketchbook in case we decide to do some painting, that she can paint in the sketchbook. And it's her very own. All of this was, of course, from the dollar store. Look at how incredible that is. Isn't that beautiful? I used one of these on my bracelet I made from my last video, and it just looks like fire when it reflects off the beads. It looks like there's a little fire inside there. Okay, let's see what we got here. We'll see how long these are. Why do I only have one there? They all have... Oh, that's why. Oh my goodness, Winona. Confused myself. so if I do this, that's the same size, yeah. So I'll cut it there. Move that to the side. Okay. I'll clip this. Let's move you out of the way. And we'll clip this end. Move you out of the way. We'll lie you down here. I just want to see how these are going to lie when the ends are the same size. The ends end at the same spot, I should say. Okay. Oops. Okay, so this one's going to go here. So this one's going to go there. Okay. And then this one. When this one goes here, it's longer. And then these two. I would like that one to be about there. Okay, when this comes up to here. This one goes there and there. I don't know why I'm whispering. I think I'm fine with that one. This one I want a little bit longer. I want it to drape about there. So we need to add a few, not quite there, about there. So let's add a few of these rondelles here. We'll do a rondelle. It's easier said than done. 2 bicones. Oops. 1. Oh man. 2 bicones and a rondelle. And let's do a silver. We'll see where that takes us. Oh, that's not the same on both sides, though. Okay, that's where I want it about, though. So, but I don't want it like this. So let's just do, let's do this. Come on. Okay, we'll do a rondelle. I don't think those are rondelles, whatever. A bicone and this. And we'll close that off. And then on this side, we'll do the same thing. And then I think it should hang right. And I will do one of these on camera, putting the crimp bead on, and then I will do the others off camera and come back, because sometimes I struggle because of my fingers. And you don't, excuse me, you don't need to watch that. It's more confusing then. So anyway, I'm going to put these, my plan is to put all of these on a jump ring and then use an eye pin to attach to the jump ring and bring through, and then a jump ring to attach the chain. So that's what I think I'm doing. But you know, that can always change. So right now, I just need to use the crimp bead. And this end, can be close up. I can pull this way up here, way up there. And the biggest thing is to make sure that those wires don't cross. This one wants to cross all the time. It wants to go here, see? But it needs to be over on this side. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And I don't use wire guardians anymore because I went to a boutique that sells handmade jewelry, and I saw that they don't use wire guardians, and they also don't use crimp beads. They just do a nice flat crimping like that. So that's what I've been doing with my jewelry lately. So we'll just cut that off. I don't have my thing. And then we'll go to the other end, and the first end's always easy. I don't think these will fit in there. The first end's always easier than the other side. That's why I like to leave a bit longer wire on, but you don't need quite that much wire. So I'm putting my, look how yellow my fingernails are. Winter is just terrible. So we'll slide that crimp bead down here, and then we'll start pulling through. See how it wants to go? It really wants to go across there. But we can worry about that after. Let's pull you down more. And I curl this up. I just leave it kind of curled. I don't want a lot of space there, but by doing this, it ensures that there is, it's not really stiff. Okay. Push you down a bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to pull it. Where's the other side? See how much I left there? I want to leave about the same here. I need to pull this to the side. And then I'll just grab my pliers. And it wants to twist on me. And there we go. And I have a good, and my necklace is nice and flexible, and there's not a whole lot of movement there, so that's good. So then we'll just snip that. And there's our middle strand. So I'll do these other two, and then I'll come back and we'll finish the necklace off, and I'll get rid of all this extra garbage. This clicker's not working again. Okay, so I've got these all strung, and I like to use oval jump rings because they tend to sit at the oval, and there's less chance of the wire sliding through, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough room for these, so we'll just give it a try and get my fingers working here. And we'll slide this one on, then this one on, then this one on. We'll close it up. Okay. Then we'll do this side. Okay. And this. I don't know why I keep whispering today. It's like it's a secret. Okay, we'll put that on there. Okay. So these are going to hang like that. Oh, that's going to be pretty, hey? Okay, so now we'll put an eye pin through here. And I think, this is quite thin. I think I'm going to wrap it, and I'll wrap it to the jump ring. We'll just slide it on there. We'll hold you with this one. Do one. Two. I'm finding that I pretty much need 3 wraps when I do this. Okay, let's bend that up so I can kind of get to it. Come on. It's hard when everything keeps turning. Oh. This feels good to have this off my desk and finally finished. Okay. Oops. So I'm not sure how long I want this to be. I will have to pause again because I'll have to figure out how much chain I need to add. And generally what I do is I go look in a mirror. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something different, and I'm probably going to regret it because oh, one thing I didn't do, but it worked out okay. Could have picked prettier jump rings. I may end up going to round jump rings because these silver ones are pretty ugly. Let's get this. So this is outside. I think I'll just take both ends of the chain. That's ridiculous, Winona. There we go. But I hate to waste any of the chain. So one. These head pins or eye pins wrap really nice. 2. 3. Okay, I don't have my little jar out here. There we go. Yeah. Yep. I'm changing these oval ones out. I don't like them. Oh, wrong side. These things are hard enough to open when you open them on the wrong side. I think these will be big enough. Those should be big enough. I wonder if I should go bigger. The bigger I go, the easier this will hang. I'm going to go bigger. Okay, so we'll open this. We'll take these off. We'll open one of these. Yeah, these aren't the best jump rings either. We'll slide this on. Okay, so now I want to do my short little guy first. then my middle guy, and then my outer guy. And when I close these, I'll make sure I close these really well. They tend to want to overlap a bit. Oops. What I do, and I'm going to do this here, when I use jump rings like this that I'm not sure of, I'll string 2 of them on. I figure if it slides out of one, the other one will still hold. So it's this one, then this one. It also adds a little bit of a decorative element as well. There we go. So we'll take off this jump ring. Yeah, the jump ring, it just stood out. Okay. I love these oval jump rings though. Which one did I use? The biggest? I think so. Oh, I don't think I used those. No. It's funny, like I ordered these from the same place, and some of the colors are really good and strong, and some aren't. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Okay, we'll open this one at the same time. Why are you in the middle? You should be at the top. I'll fix that after. Okay, so put this through here. No, I can't do them both at the same time. I'm not that coordinated. So it should be this, then this, then this. And I'll fix that when I put the chain on. Okay, I have a question here because I don't know. See how this jump ring folds over like that? Is it safe to leave it like that? I always kind of work it like this until I can get it to close nice. Oops. But I'm just curious. Oops, I didn't do that very well. It's already one trying to get out. It's just like the cows. You move them to pasture, and they walk the fence looking for a place to escape. That's the first thing they do when you take them out, is they walk the fence line. And you know, that grass is always greener on the other side phrase. I think that, I don't know, but I think that came from cows hanging their head through the fence to eat the grass on the other side. They always do that. Oh, I'm losing my coordination. I think I might be done for the day. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? What have I done? Okay. I'm going to fix this up off camera, and I'll come back and we'll put the chain on and we'll do the earrings and we'll be done. Thanks. Okay, so I got all that figured out. It hangs beautifully. Yeah, it's just beautiful. I figured out how much chain I wanted. I wanted it to hang, the bottom one to hang about between my breasts. Oh, sorry. So I cut one strand. It may be, I may have to make adjustments because often I end up adding too much and I end up cutting a bit of chain off after I forget about the clasp. But I am using a very small clasp. Come on. What I do here is I put my chain on, the one that I've cut, on a pin. You could use a head pin too. And then I just drape it and I hang it and get the same amount. This one's one chain longer, which really doesn't matter, but I will snip that off. If I can. Okay. Very happy with this. Oopsie. Just clean and fresh. Okay, so this and this. So, well, I picked out some really small jump rings. And I'll attach. The smaller they are, the thicker they are, it seems. And we'll attach our chain to that. Here we go. Okay. And then we'll do this one here. Okay. I don't know how to catch this in the video, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So we'll put our jump ring on and attach our clasp, and then we'll quickly do a set of earrings. I never know what side to put what on the clasp, so I'm just putting it on. If I do decide to sell this piece, it will go in my Etsy store. And my store is Dairy Barn Art. All the information is in the description below. I do have some of my pieces in there already. But I have some here that I still have to list. There we go. So that seems really long. I'm just going to try it on here and see. I always mess up with the chain. Yeah, that's longer than I wanted. So I am going to trim that chain up a bit. I'm probably going to take about that much off of it, but I'll do that later. So I kind of laid some beads out here, and I thought I would kind of do dark. I'll see what this looks like. Light. Or if it's even too long for my pin. And then that. Okay, I'm not sure I like that, so let's see what I was going to do. Oh, this is what I was, or what was I going to do? Oops. And if we just put this on top. I don't like that. What if we just put this on top? Let's grab a few of these here. I really like these bicones. It's a pretty long earring. Okay, what if we did just this, 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 this. Oops. And then I'm going to hang it from this sparkly thing. I think that's what I'm going to do. So does this. These are easy enough to wrap anyway. Well, maybe not. I don't have a lot on that end to wrap with either. Okay, let's see here. I don't think this was the smartest idea. Just got a little bit more to tuck in here. I think that's pretty, hey? Okay, we'll do another one. Okay, we'll wrap that. This is stupid doing it this way when you have hardly any wire to wrap with. You're just asking for trouble. Okay, and then I'll tuck that in. I usually end up breaking a bead. Oh, it's still sticking there a bit. Okay, so here we have our necklace and our 2 earrings. And I will, I'm going to shorten the chain and I'll take pictures and you'll see it at the end. I wish you lots of luck and happiness until we meet again. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.